Hello and welcome to FM Scout. I'm the Tactical Switch, and today I'm going to be bringing to you an Into the Future episode, and I'm going to be showing you Donnarumma. So what we're doing in this series is everyone on FM Scout has been assigned a position. We've got to pick a wonder kid, sim into the future, show you how they develop, show you how their careers go, and in general, if or if not, you should sign them. So I'm going to be showing you, as I said, Donnarumma, the goalkeeper from AC Milan. But before we jump into today's episode, if you haven't already, go and check out my channel. Links in the description. I've got a save going on there with Wolves, and it's going really well. I've also got a subscriber road to glory, so if you enjoy, make sure you go and subscribe to my channel. But let's just go and jump straight in to today's Into the Future. So here is Donnarumma. As you can see, 17 years old, valued at 7 million on 4.9k a week. His media description as a wonder kid. He looks like an insane player. Let's have a look at some of his stats in detail. So, for a goalkeeper, if we have a look, some of his key stats: 15 command of area, 15 handling, 16 reflexes, as well as 17 jumping reach, and 15 natural fitness. Already at the age of 17, I'd say he's almost a world-class goalkeeper at the age of 17. And with that 15 natural fitness, he could be playing at the top level for 20 years. He could easily go till the age of 37, playing in the top leagues of a top European league. So he already looks absolutely insane. If we quickly have a look at his plans, does he have any preferred moves? So at the moment he has ambitions to win the Serie A, and Buffon is his idol. So it's looking good for him. It looks like he'll be staying at Milan for a couple of seasons. He wants to win the Serie A. So we'll see how he gets on. So what we're going to do now, we're going to sim forward to the age of 24 and see how his first couple of seasons goes. So I'll be right back with that. So before we have a look at how Donnarumma has got on, let's have a look at some of his stat changes. So we'll start with the goalkeeper stats, and he really has developed really well. If we have a look, his aerial reach from the age of 17 to 24 has gone from 14 to 20. 18 command of area up from 15, 18 communication, other stats: handling up to 17, kicking up to 17, one-on-ones to 18, reflexes to 17, throw-ins to 16, as well as some other stat increases. In terms of just goalkeeper stats, he really is world class. A lot of orange stats there, they are the highest stats, 16 or above. He is absolutely unbelievable. What a goalkeeper is. If we move on, have a look at his mentals. They have also gone up massively. Look at those, from mostly greens and a couple grey stats to mostly oranges. Look at that. His anticipation up to 17, composure up to 16, concentration, which is a massive one for goalkeepers, up into 18. His decisions has gone up massively to 15. Even his leadership up to 19. A real leader in the squad, real captain. And positioning up to 18. What a player. And finally, if we have a look at his physicals, they have gone up massively as well. Look at that. From all greens and one grey to mostly orange and two greens. He's done really well. Agility up to 17, balance to 17, jumping reach up to 19 now. As well as being 6'6", he will claim anything that comes into that box. Strength for 18, stamina 17. What a player he is. He's 6'6", which has gone up an inch since he was 17, and his weight's gone up a little bit. He's becoming a real presence in the net. So his stats, as you can see, have gone through the roof. He is a real world-class goalkeeper. So let's have a look how he has got on since he has been 17. So let's jump right in. So as we can see, Donnarumma has actually joined Man City, and he's valued at 28 million out on 245,000 a week. Media description: world-class goalkeeper, which we've seen from his stats. He definitely is. So he's got 76 caps for Italy now. Let's have a look how he got on in his season. So if we start at the beginning, his first season, he had 33 appearances, got 14 clean sheets, only a 6.86, but it is hard for goalkeepers to get the top average ratings. So he did well there. Into his second season, 38 games, 26 clean sheets. That is insane for a goalkeeper. there must have been a lot of interest for him in the summer. Getting 26 clean sheets in one season, that is absolutely insane. In his last season for AC Milan, played 36 games again, only getting 13 clean sheets, but that is still really, really good for a goalkeeper. Seeing as Milan, not the greatest of teams in the Serie A, they've gone down since their glory days, but that's still really, really good. And after those 3 seasons, it got him a £39.5 million move to Manchester City. And since moving to City, he has done really well yet again. In his first season, 31 appearances, 12 clean sheets. Once again, not amazing, but really, really solid for a first season in the Premier League. Into his second season, 38 games and ever present, conceding 1 goal a game. That's really, really good for a goalkeeper. 13 clean sheets yet again, 6.95 average match rate. He has done really, really well. So moving on into the next season after that, 36 games, conceded 37, just over a goal a game, getting 15 clean sheets and 1 player of the match, his first ever player of the match. That's pretty mad, seeing he's got 26 clean sheets one season without getting a single player of the match. But what can you do? Into the second to last season, 38 appearances, 34 goals, under a goal a game conceded, 16 clean sheets, really nice season for him, getting a 7.09 average match rating. That's really nice to see, getting his first season above a 7. I can't believe he didn't get above a 7 for that season, but anyway, did really, really well. And last season, 35 games, 36 conceded, 10 clean sheets. Probably his worst season as a professional, but that's still a solid, solid season for a goalkeeper. So if we have a look at his achievements, what has he won since he's become a footballer? So he's won the Super Coppa with AC Milan. That's the equivalent of the Community Shield. So he got that under his belt. He then won the Barclays Premier League with Man City in 2020, the Europa League in 2020, Community Shield in 2020, and the EFL Cup in 2023. So he's had a really successful time in Man City so far. But now we're going to sim on till he's about the age of around 29, I think. So about another couple years, another 4 or 5 years. See how he gets on. Will he still be at Man City, or will he have moved on? And how will he have developed? So I'll be right back with that. So we're back, and Donnarumma is now 29 years old. So let's have a look at some of his stats. So we'll start with the goalkeeper stats. And looking at it, there's not really been that much growth from the age of 24 to 29. So the only things I can see, communication's gone up 1 to 19. Doesn't really make that much of a difference when it's that high. Any other changes that I can see, nothing really jumps out. He looks like the exact same player as he was when he was 24, still a world-class goalkeeper. So if we move on, look at the mentals, I'd expect these to have gone up a little more as he's aged. And looking at it, they have ever so slightly. So anticipation's gone up 1. Older age, losing a bit of pace, anticipation has to go up, knowing where the ball's going to be. The other thing's gone up, concentration now to 19, but once again, doesn't really make that much of a difference when you are that good as a keeper. Anything else, leadership's up to 20, real leader in the dressing room now that he's 30 years old, been there, done that. He knows how to handle himself, and all the other stats have stayed the same. So he's still that top class goalkeeper that he was when he was 24. And he's reaching his prime now with some really nice stats. So lastly, onto the physicals. And the physicals, agility's gone down 1 to 16, still very high for a goalkeeper though. Any other stat change that I can see, the only other one is strength, and that's gone up to 19. But once again, slightest of change, won't really do anything for him. So that's all the stat changes. So let's have a look how he's been getting on, how he's been playing for the last couple of seasons. So here is Donnarumma, and as you can see, valued at 38 million on £245,000 a week. He's had 134 caps for Italy. That is insane. Absolute legend for Italian football. If we look, his personality is a leader, media description, legendary goalkeeper. So if you have a look how he's been getting on. So the last season was 2023-24, and following on from that, 36 appearances, conceded 27 with 15 clean sheets, 7.07, really good season for him. The season after that, insane season, 38 games, only conceding 23 goals, 22 clean sheets, 7.14 average match rate. What a player. Those are unbelievable stats for a goalkeeper. Season after that, 38 games, 27 goals conceded, 19 clean sheets. Another unbelievable season from him. Only getting a 6.96, but that's still really good. It's hard for goalkeepers to get good match rates on Football Manager, but he's managing it. The season following, 38 games, 29 conceded, 15 clean sheets, slightly lower, but still really, really nice from a goalkeeper, getting a 7.06, another really good season. And last season, another really good one, 35 games played, only conceding 20 goals with 22 clean sheets. What a season for him, 7.22, highest average match rating of his career. Had a really, really good season. So if you have a look at his achievements page now, and there's a lot more. So when we left, he had only just got the EFL Cup, Community Shield, Europa League and Premier League. But now he's got the Champions League, another Community Shield, Super Cup, Club World Cup, another Premier League, another Community Shield, another EFL Cup, the Premier League, Champions League again, Community Shield, Club World Cup, another Premier League, an FA Cup, another EFL Cup and a Premier League. What a trophy cabinet he has. Had really, really good time at City, winning loads and loads of trophies. I did have a look at his awards to see if he got Ballon d'Or, FIFA Golden Boy, things like that, but he didn't win anything. The most he's got is he was in the World Team of the Year a couple times. But apart from that, he's been an unbelievable goalkeeper for Manchester City. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sim forward to the end of his career once he's retired and see what, in total, what he's done, how he's got on, will he leave Man City, and overall, if I think you should sign him for your save. So I'll be right back with that. So here we are, and Donnarumma has finally retired at the age of 38. He's been retired for one day. So let's have a look how he got on. So he's had 211 caps for Italy. That is unbelievable. That is more than double what Buffon had. That is the leading Italian appearance throughout history. What an achievement that is. Real legend of the game. Let's have a look at how his last couple of seasons got on. So the last time we were there was for 28, 28, 29. So following on that, we can't see his clean sheets anymore, but we can see his average match rating. As we can see, only one season below a 7. Real top stuff. Even when he retired, he was still first choice goalkeeper for Man City. He spent a long, long time there. He had a career of over, how long was it? 21 years and 13 days. That's just in the save alone. And 19 of them were spent at Man City. And let's have a look at what he won whilst he was at City. So I've got it written down next to me. Look at all these achievements. Look how long that is. So I'm just going to run you through what he won, because he was absolutely insane. So we'll start at the bottom. He had one Super Cuppa with AC Milan, which is a good achievement in itself. They're not the greatest of teams. But moving to Man City, best thing he's ever done. He won 13 Premier Leagues. That's unbelievable. 5 EFL Cups, 3 Champions Leagues. Moving into the bigger competitions, 1 Europa League, 5 Champions Leagues, 3 Super Cups, 4 Club World Cups. Unbelievable stuff. And for Italy, he did even better. He'd got 2 invitational wins, 1 Europa League and 1 World Cup. So he's come out of his career with an unbelievable trophy cabinet. It's unreal what this guy did. Have a look at his bibliography. You can have a screenshot of that if you want to. But he's an unbelievable player. What a career he's had. He won 48 competitions in his 21-year career. He did unbelievably well in his career. So, if it was up to me, I would sign him in every single save. Because what a career he had. Unbelievable what he did. Seeing as Man City signed him for 39.5 million, and he got over 40 titles, 40 trophies with Man City. He's a must buy for every single save, and he can go on For a good 20 years had we seen as a first choice goalkeeper. He could have kept going with his stats. I saw him just before he retired. He could have played till he was 40, 45, but he decided to become a coach. So that's been it for today's episode. But before we go, make sure you check out the FM Scout website. It's got everything on there with all your football manager needs. Link will be in the description. So go and check that out. Like and comment on today's video. And thank you. Have a great day. I've been the Tactical Switch. Goodbye.